In this video, we have to find or we have to determine the equation of a tangent to f. Okay, as we know what a tangent line othinta kayi-1. So let's say we have a cubic, let's say we have a cubic MSO. So uline mawuthinta kayi-1 lapha lo line tangent. And sawubona ukuthi lo line uyi straight line and une gradient enjani a positive. If uline uzoma so uyizoba i-gradient enjani negative. Right, so now we should determine the equation of a tangent. A tangent is a straight line above now. So into yokuqala kumele siyibhale, kumele sibhale ukuthi y is equals to mx plus c to show ukuthi we understand ukuthi we're looking for an equation of a straight line. So kumele siyothola ini i-gradient, u-m. So we know ukuthi if i-derivative, the first derivative u-f prime uyini uyi-gradient. So if we can derive the equation, it means that we can get a gradient. Our answer so it's only gradient. So must derive our f prime at x will equals to minus 9x squared plus 4x and then minus 3. So the equation a gradient eyale equation le kunoma yiphi i-point. As we know that if we have a cubic, i-gradient yala ayifani neyala, ayifani neyala, ayifani neyala, ne? Each and every point in a gradient yayo ehlukile, right? So that's why the equation ino x. Why ino x? Ngoba imele i-gradient yayo yonke le equation. So if we're looking for the gradient where x maybe is 1, nang lapho x ungu-1, so because with i-gradient yala where x is 1, so thatha u-1 sim-substitute esikhundleni sa-x, i-answer soyithola i-gradient yakuphi yalapha ku-graph where x is 1. If maybe we can substitute mhlawumbe u-x o7 nang lapho x o7 ikushuthi sizothola i-gradient yalapha yalela point where x is 7. So la we're looking for the gradient where x is minus 1. So because we last is a substitute about minus 1, then so far minus 1 sibe minus 3, and then answer kuzoba negative 16. So because ukuthini le because ukuthi ku equation ka f where x is minus 1, the gradient is minus 16. So asithi, so this is a negative graph. So image so when x is minus 1, nangala i-gradient yalapho bani negative 16. Yeah, I'm just drawing here for in terms of this sketch. So lana again we know, therefore we can say y is equals to minus 16x plus c. So we have the gradient manje sishoda ngani ngevalue ka c. So if we have the unknown a1, we know what to do, right? Sithatha i-coordinate. So lapha we have a coordinate engu minus 1. We don't know what map what. Sithatha coordinate, any coordinate that we can find ku graph, say substitute la yabo. Same as parabola, hyperbola, no? If it's only one, so we substitute coordinate. But now we don't have a full coordinate, né? But we do have the x value, one of the coordinates, x value minus 1. So if you can substitute minus 1 lapha ku f, we can get lela point ukuthi lo1. So masimfaka minus 1 lapha, it's like soba no f at minus 1, so no minus 3 lapha sifaka minus 1 cubed plus 2 sifaka minus 1 squared minus 3 sifaka minus 1 plus 5. Then the answer yethu lana will be 13. So because we do have a coordinate lapha lu 13, shooting mhlawumbe somewhere above yabo. So let's sketch vele. Okay, so we have a coordinate elu negative 1 map 13. So sesabuya la so substitute so that we can find the value of c. So sifaka la negative sifaka positive 13 equals to negative 16 sifaka minus 1 la plus c. So la sino 13 lo uyajump ubuyeze ngapha excuse me, so this is positive 16 ajampayo ngapha uzoba negative 16 equals to C, then C will equals to negative 13. So 13 is negative 3. So therefore our equation now is y equals to negative 16x minus 3. So this is the equation of a straight line. So one example now. This is the second example. We have to determine the equation of the tangent of the tangent to f. F is a parabola. If the gradient is negative and the y coordinate of the point of tangent is 4. At the first example, we were given the x. We were given the x value where the tangent occurred. Occurs, but manje la sinikezwe bani y. So the because we're looking for the equation of a tangent, and the tangent is a straight line in this case. So y is equals to mx plus c. Bese yayibuza ukuthi okay kumele ngithole gradient. Gradient we know that f prime is equals to m. So if you can derive sizothola gradient. Sideriveni ke lapha eceleni f prime at x will equals to, must derive alone, so total 2x minus 2. And then must derive, kumele substitute i-x value lapha ne. But then asinikezwanga i-x value, sinikezwe ubani lana, sinikezwe i-y coordinate. So kuzomele sithole ukuthi i-tangent ikuphi ku-x over. So you have to take this y, si-substitute lapha. Kahle kahle lento le is like sinento emeso, and then sine graph emeso, and then we have a tangent where y is 4, kushuthi kune tangent esamsam lapha. So i-coordinate lasalazi ukuthi lime so. So kune tangent ehamba lapha yabo, iyathinta lapha. So manje we're looking for x value yala. Khona sizokwazi ukuthi i-tangent izakala kubani, so that we can substitute x value lana and get a gradient, substitute gradient lana, substitute coordinate, and then so grade. So la kuchaza ukuthi besithathe lo 4 simfake lapha kulokhozi. Okay, masimfaka lo 4 kuzoba u4 equals to ngithi 4yx squared minus 2x plus 1. Then we have to solve u4 jumpa ngale x squared minus 2x minus 3. Then we have to factorize 3 no 1, x no x, and then we're gonna have x, or 3 no 1, x no x minus and plus, x olingana no minus 1 and x olingana no 3. Right? So but if the gradient is negative, so substitute to minus 1 la, must substitute to minus 1, so total minus 4. The gradient is negative. Let's check in 3. Must substitute to 3, f prime at x equals to 2 sifaka 3, so total minus 2, so total 6 minus 2 is total 4. So this gradient is positive. So le asifuni, sifuna le, because but the gradient should be negative. Sesinayo gradient sesiyabuya sesizoyifaka la. Minus 4x plus c. Now with the total c, sidinga coordinate. Ngithi ke lana si substitute 4 la with the total x. So because we have a coordinate minus 1 map 4, and we also have a coordinate 3 map 4. But lo asimfuni ngoba usikhiphela gradient positive. So thatha le coordinate minus 1 map 4. Xa le coordinate la minus 1 map 4. So mhlawumbe le gradient kumele ibe samsam la. Yabo? Nang la u4, and then nang la nubani minus 1. Le side telling up. Okay, anyways, so substitute the coordinate, x coordinate y is fagu 4, then x coordinate x is fagu minus 1 plus c. This will be positive 4 jump ngale, c will be 0. And therefore equation y is equal to minus 4x. Right? So into kumele uyibone la, yeah? If but determine the equation of a tangent, just write y equal to mx plus c. Then let us go look for a gradient. then usuyabuyela lapho uthi okay, gradient iyafana ne-first derivative. Then you derive. After deriving, you substitute x value. So if unikezwe x value, you ufake x value. Uma unikezwe y value, thatha le y value uyisubstitute ku-original ukuze uthole x value, then uthathe leyo x value uyifake ku-derivative ukuze uthole i-gradient. Then bese uyayisubstitute i-gradient lana. Then uzoshoda ngo-C, go look for i-coordinate eliku-graph bese yabuya uyalisubstitute, then uzoyithola ke la. So let's look for the last example. In this example, we have to determine the values of P if the line is a tangent to the graph of F. Ne? So we have a graph of F kanje mhlampe cross kanje, and then we have this line y is equal to 3x mhlampe, because in a positive gradient thingy draw so mhlampe we have this tangent y is equal to 1. So we have to find the value of P, right? So to find the value of P, we just need a coordinate, ne? Any coordinate ku graph, any coordinate, maybe the point of intersection or the point of tangent, sorry. If singathola yona substitute lapha samthola P, we need a coordinate. So thola njani i-coordinate? Into esiyazi ukuthi if we can derive law and substitute to 3, we're gonna find the x value where the gradient is 3. If substitute to 3, siyothola x value where the gradient is 3. Masiyithola lo x value, substitute originally, we get the y value. After getting the y value, since the coordinate, we substitute the coordinate, then we find the value of P. Right. So we derive the original, the parabola, the quadratic. So we know 6x squared minus 3. Then its derivative, this is the gradient. When we do have a gradient, we substitute the gradient up because we want to know where the gradient is 3, where the gradient is 3, where the gradient is 3. Ubani x value yethu. Then we have to solve for x. Abuye ngapha log zobo 6 equals to 6x squared divide by 6, divide by 6, cancel, 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 cancel. X squared is equals to 1. Put square root, x is equal to plus or minus 1. So we do have the x value. It can be 1 and it can also be minus 1. So should so total coordinates 2. So substitute to 1, lapha original, solely answer. Substitute to minus 1, original, solely answer, right? So lapha f uhamba no 1, kuzoba 2 uhamba no 1 la, kube no minus 3x minus 1. So la kuzoba 2 minus kuzoba minus 2. Should 1 uhamba no negative 2. Faku minus 1 la equals to 2 uhamba no minus 1 la, uhamba no 3, and then minus 3 uhamba no minus 1 la, kuphuma u0. Should minus 1 uhamba no 0. Then we do have a coordinate 2. Substitute the coordinate, we find P. Substitute the coordinate, we find P. Should you're gonna get 2 values of P. I will determine the values. Hence we're gonna get 2 values. Must for 1 no minus 2. So y is equals to 3x plus P. Square y is for minus 2. When 3 square x is for 1 plus P. Lower jump is minus 5 is equals to P. So simply level P. Right? And then substitute to 0 no minus 1. Square y so far 0. So 3 square x so far 1 plus P. Then P equals to negative 3. So yeah, so this is it. So finding the equation of a tangent. First thing we must write y is equal to ms plus c. Go look for the gradient. Go look for a coordinate. Substitute the gradient, substitute the coordinate, and then uzoyithola equation.